Best Watches for Men in 2020, T3's Ultimate Guide to Watches and Watch Brands. From Audemars to Zenith. With Omega, Rolex and Swatch in between. These are the best watches to be seen wearing. This is T3's guide to the best watches in 2020. Featuring the best watch brands in existence. It's not all about Rolex, Omega and Tag, there's a host of top pieces for any budget right here. While some people might be replacing watches with smartwatches or fitness trackers, we still believe a quality timepiece is an essential executive accoutrement. Serving two purposes: it makes a statement about your style and standing, and it tells you the time, which is incredibly useful. So, whether you flex a rugged, tech-heavy chronograph or a classic, slimline dress watch designed to complement your suits, your choice of watch says a lot about you. That's why we've taken care to pick out the best men's watches available to buy, including the timepieces that caught our eye at Baselworld this year. Remember the basic rules. Black leather strap for formal wear, metal strap with a black face for the office, and a chronograph for weekend escapades. Much like shorts with suits, oversized hats and the Hoxton fin. These things all have a shelf life. That's okay if you're thinking budget. But if you're splashing the cash, it's best to stay classic. Audemars Piguet, also known as AP, is a favorite of the rap elite. The company was founded in 1875, and the Royal Oak is the brand's most popular model. We love this simple stainless steel model with a blue grand tapestry pattern dial. It features a self-winding manufacture caliber 2385 movement with a 40-hour power reserve, and is water resistant to 50 meters. The Bamford Mayfair date is dependable and has the added benefit of being waterproof to 108 EM, making it a great accessory for outdoor activities whilst remaining effortlessly cool and stylish. Audemars is a sustainability-minded watch brand which only launched earlier this year, 2018. The brand aims to use sustainable, recycled, and upcycled materials where possible, and the elegant watches are fully customizable, with over 2,000 permutations achievable on an online configurator. This watch is for those who prefer square watches. No complicated bells and whistles here. The Bell & Rossby R03-92 has its roots in aviation, a heritage the folks at B&R have clearly channeled into the BR03's straightforward seconds, minutes, hours, date design, now happily available to those of us without our wings. The BR03 packs a sapphire crystal face and a hard-wearing leather strap. Blancpain is the world's oldest watch brands, founded in 1735, and the 50 Fathoms is one of the first diving watches. This model has been updated for 2018 and features a striking blue bezel, dial, and canvas strap. Each piece is designed and assembled in Switzerland, and embodies all the luxury you'd expect from such a historic brand. Taking inspiration from Dieter Ram's classic design, this Braun watch is understated, sharp, and sophisticated. It's not too chunky, with a 38mm diameter, and only 8.5mm thickness. Perfect for industrial design fans. The Navitimer is Breiteling's most iconic and popular collection. It has been a fan favorite with aeronautical enthusiasts since its original release in 1952. This model boasts a 43mm stainless steel case with a transparent case back, showing off the impressive COSC certified self-winding movement. It's accurate to -4 to +6 seconds a day and has an impressive 70-hour power reserve. Remont is T3's favorite English watch brand, but despite appearing so historic, they've only been going since 2002. This range of watches were built in collaboration with Jaguar, celebrating the historic Jaguar E-Type. The MKI is beautifully pared back, featuring a slim steel case and black tachometer-inspired dial. The winding crown resembles the original Dunlop tire tread, and features Bremont's anti-shock movement. There is nothing more elegant than a Cartier tank. It was created by Louis Cartier in 1917, and was first presented to General Pershing of the American Army during World War I. This model is powered by reliable quartz movement and enclosed in a 31mm 18-karat rose gold and stainless steel case. Okay, so this isn't the last word in elegance, but sometimes occasion calls for a cheap, Durable digital watch. You could buy a classic Casio in black like a normal person. But where's the fun in that? This watch is compact and unobtrusive on the wrist, featuring a digital display with time, day and date always on show. As a true Swiss-made diver's watch, the Certina DS Action Diver Powermatic 80 fulfills all the requirements of the ISO 6425 standard. It's waterproof up to 300 meters and has a massive power reserve of up to 80 hours. That's a very desirable package considering the watch costs under £700. Christopher Ward has gone retro with its latest range of watches. And we think they've hit the nail on the head with the designs. The brand just keeps getting better and better. The durable 41mm case houses a mechanical movement. And for £695 it's quite a bargain. With a watch face that could be described as a little bit busy. The Citizen Navihawk GPS is Citizen's latest hero watch. The GPS is used to keep your watch synchronized as you travel across the globe. With world time in 27 cities. The Navihawk boasts the fastest timekeeping signal reception speed and pretty much every single dial you can imagine on a watch face. Chopard's Mille Miglia collection celebrates the world's most beautiful race. With its resolutely vintage style. This watch is crafted from DLC-treated blackened stainless steel and is finished with a rubber strap which resembles 60s Dunlop tire treads. Inside is a chronometer-certified self-winding in-house movement. 15 years after the dazzling success of its emblematic bubble watch, Corum continues to celebrate its iconic design with a number of limited edition models. The really fun pieces. The Bubble gaming watches revive the signature themes of the original Bubble. While the Bubble Tourbillon watches showcase versions incorporating grand complications. We really like the clean aesthetic of this chronograph from Fossil. The 42mm case houses a blue satin dial with stick indices, chronograph movement and a brown leather strap. If you like the idea of fitness tracking, but don't like the cheap rubber straps of Fitbit AL, the Frederic Constant horological smartwatch World Timer is for you. Quite simply, this is the most elegant fitness tracker you can buy, sporting a 42mm rose gold plated steel case, paired with a deep navy blue alligator leather strap. If you hadn't guessed from the name, Glashut is a German brand, and the Senator Chronograph XL is a bold, very Germanic watch. The watch face and stainless steel case looks quite classical, and the Louisiana alligator leather strap adds luxury. G-Shock claims the Mudmaster was designed for people who frequently come into contact with rubble, dirt, mud, debris, and judging by the styling, explosions. This update boasts a digital compass, thermometer, LED lighting and timeserver signal reception. Circular watches are for, well, squares. If you're looking for something a little different, check out Hamilton's Ventura range. This timepiece looks like a 1950s interpretation of a futuristic watch. And we love it, if you hadn't guessed from the name. This model pays tribute to the king of rock and roll himself. Elvis Presley, a Ventura actually featured in his film, Blue Hawaii. Powered by Hamilton's own H10 movement. With a massive power reserve of 80 hours. It is a truly modern timepiece. This watch is much more than a watch. The Carré H is a designer object from the luxury fashion house. Based on Marc Berthier's design from 2010. It plays with geometric shapes and finishes. And is now a bit larger. At 38mm. While Hublot is more famous for its popular Big Bang model. We also love the Classic Fusion range. We've had the pleasure of reviewing the Classic Fusion Ultra Thin Skeleton All Black, and let us tell you, it's something special. With a 90-hour power reserve, this manually wound piece lets you see the inner workings of the HUB 1300.4 movement. While the alligator leather and black rubber strap keep the watch secure in place. It's thin, by Hublot standards, at 2.9mm. And features the classic Hublot design traits, such as the H-screws. The IWC Portofino chronograph combines precision engineering and elegant design into one breathtakingly beautiful timepiece. Finding the perfect balance between function and form. The watch features a 42mm 18-quart rose gold case, sapphire crystal, and brown alligator strap. The Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso was born at the beginning of the 1930s from a challenge to design a watch that could withstand British Army polo matches in India. An innovative mechanism means the dial is smoothly concealed by the reversing case, switching to a metal back that fully protects the crystal and dial from possible mallet strokes. It's been an icon since its inception, and was even worn by Christian Bale when playing Batman. We're a bit obsessed with the Junghans brand at the moment. It's the largest German watch manufacturer and was founded in 1861. It now creates clean, simple, and very attractive timepieces. The Max Bill chronoscope is our favorite model, commemorating one of the most extraordinary designers of the last century. Founded by Auguste Agassiz in the Swiss town of Saint-Imier in 1832, Longines has propelled itself to one of the world's leading watch brands with its 185-year proud history. Fully automatic, making full use of the heritage and engineering prowess that Longines have perfected over the last 180 years. This heritage gents watch is as striking and bold as it is well made. The Squelet's metallized sapphire crystal skeleton dial displays almost all of its movement's complex workings, while remaining waterproof to 100 meters. A crocodile and calfskin leather strap adds class, while a limited run of just 250 adds exclusivity. We can't describe the Helvetica any better than Mondaine can, a classy, unpretentious and practical timepiece. Number 1 for simplicity and unshowy neutral elegance. The case is made from polished stainless steel and it's water resistant to 30 meters. Montblanc's beautiful new Timewalker features all the hallmarks you'd expect from a collection over a decade old. Narrow bezel and Arabic numerals give the face its signature clean look, whilst the rigorous tests set by the Montblanc Laboratory Test 500 means this watch is as reliable as it is stylish. Nixon has a long history of collaborating with icons. We've seen Star Wars and Metallica in the past, and was excited at the chance to do something special for Mickey Mouse. The Disney range of watches are filled with small details. Look closely at the band of the arrow leather. The eyelet holes have mouse ears, and the custom locking looper holes on the time teller P are actually shaped like Mickey Mouse's buttons. Ideal for those who value straightforwardness as much as precision. The Nomos Glacier Tangent Neomatic 39 is a stylish accompaniment to the working day. The tempered blue hands on the white silver-plated dial look great whether with a suit or smart casual attire, while the large dial is easy to read. The watch is kept slender thanks to the automatic in-house movement DUW 3001. James Bond wore Omega Seamaster 300 in the 24th Bond film. Spectre. Daniel Craig's model featured a bi-directional rotating bezel, 5-stripe NATO strap, and lollipop second hands. It was limited to just 7,007 pieces. See what they did there. If you can't find the Spectre limited edition, there's still the regular version pictured above, which is slightly easier to find and equally as stunning. Oris made its first diver's watch in the 1960s and has since had a close relationship with the oceans, which has contributed to its commitment to conservation. This is encapsulated by the ongoing #ChangeForTheBetter campaign. The most recent version of the Divers 65 features a new strap made entirely of recycled plastic. If you're looking for a bit of Italian flair mixed with Swiss watchmaking, look no further than Panerai. The company is based in Milan, but all watches are made in Switzerland. Our favorite watches from Panerai are the Lumina 1950 collection, with the clean watch face and automatic movement. Designed entirely in-house, Patek Philippe is one of the oldest Swiss watch brands around. Founded in 1851. So knows a thing or two about designing watches. The company is known for creating some of the most complicated mechanical watches you can buy. The first Calatrava model was created in 1932, inspired by the minimalist principles of Bauhaus. This beautiful blue timepiece features a white gold case, hand-stitched alligator strap, and a sunburst dial. Rather than having a date complication, it is displayed on the outermost circle, which we think is a very elegant solution. The newest edition of Raymond Wales' bestseller combines sophistication with a powerful look. Its 42mm steel case, water-resistant to 100 meters, is geared up for intense practices thanks to its robust construction, which incorporates years of carefully handed-down watchmaking know-how. It's powered by a mechanical self-winding movement providing a 46-hour power reserve. Before Omega started looking into sending watches into space, the bods at Rolex had a more humble goal: to create the first water-resistant watch. Invented in 1926, Brit swimmer Mercedes Gleitzer swam the channel in 10 hours wearing a Rolex Oyster in 1927. And it's been the darling of big business types and shady internet resellers ever since. Equally legendary, the GMT Master 2 has been an icon of the jet age. Embraced by airline pilots as their onboard chronometer of choice, T3's favorite reference is the steel case with a Pepsi bezel. Introduced at Baselworld in 2018. If you're after a classy-looking watch on a budget, the British brand Rotary are perfect. This classic-looking timepiece is worn by Benedict Cumberbatch in Sherlock. Get buying, Cumberbitches. We love this glorious recreation of Seiko's 1970 diver's watch named the Prospex 1970 Divers Recreation. It's slightly larger than the original but is faithful in every other respect to its design. Of course, it's been completely updated inside, incorporating the caliber 8L35, which was specially designed for use in divers' watches. If you're looking for something a little more modern, you should check out the new Prospex Luxe line, which has been developed in collaboration with Ken Akuyama Design. No best watch list would be complete without Swatch, the budget Swiss brand, who also happen to make some pretty snazzy designs. We love the Swatch Originals range, made from plastic and silicone but featuring quartz movement and waterproof to 3 bars. But we've gone for the System 51, which is a bit more techy. In fact, the System 51 is a technological wonder, featuring 51 parts, 1 screw, and a 90-hour power reserve. The classic tag timepiece. The Tag Heuer Carrera was created in 1964 as a tribute to the Carrera Panamerica, or Mexican road race, of the 50s, at which the day's most balls-out drivers raced 2,000 miles across Mexico at full speed. Today's Carrera Caliber Heuer 01 is made from titanium carbide-coated steel, and is completed by a strap made from black rubber for a stylish, sporty look. If you're after something a little more traditional, try the Heuer Autavia, part of Tag's heritage range. The Autavia was favored by racing drivers in the 1960s and revived in 2017. The vintage silver dial features a retro Heuer logo, and is encircled by a black aluminium notched bezel. It's now larger, and features a brand new movement. If you're after a watch which is a bit smarter than a normal watch, but not as smart as an Apple Watch, the T-Touch range from Tissot may be for you. T-Touch is a technology developed by Tissot that turns the glass into a touchscreen, showing different information, such as altitude, digital compass, or timer, depending where you touch. This newest watch in the range, the Expert Solar, uses the sun's rays to power all of the functions. The Tudor Black Bay might be the ideal piece to start a proper watch collection. It's premium but not too expensive. It's got history, and it's a very attractive, wearable, everyday watch. Our favorite is the Black Bay Black Heritage with the black face and bezel pictured above. But Tudor offers a number of variants, including a striking bronze model, made from a high-performance aluminium bronze alloy. The Black Bay features an in-house movement and numerous classic design cues. Uniform wears pieces are made in Switzerland but designed in London. And we think they're a great brand if you're looking for something clean and simple. The M40 features UW's signature lugless M-line case, and, as the name suggests, measures 40 mm in diameter. It's paired with an Italian nitrile rubber strap. There's an incredible attention to detail here, put together by the same industrious Swiss tinkerers who make those little Red Army knives. You'd be right to expect some engineering creativity in the Victorinox Inox watch. As if a steel shell and hardened sapphire crystal face didn't make it outdoorsy enough for you. The Inox also features a paracord strap, which you can unravel, and voila! You've got some potentially life-saving rope. Victorinox will also replace your strap for free if you tell them how it saved you. Founded in 1865 by Georges Favre Jacquet, Zenith has a rich history in the manufacture of Swiss timepieces. The most notable achievement was the creation of the first integrated automatic chronograph movement, the Zenith El Primero. as well as the Zenith Defy Lab, the most accurate mechanical watch ever made. The Zenith Chronomaster Heritage 146 features a El Primero 4069 movement and a 50-hour power reserve. Text source, T3.com.